Hey Gabe, just really quickly wanted to shoot a video just to teach you a little bit about SEO and how Google works so you can continue to grow your new business. And congrats, by the way, on starting your own Automechanic shop. That's super cool. I definitely will want you to work on a motorcycle of mine sometime when I'm ready to get it fixed a little bit more. Anyway, so let's check out your Google business listing. Actually, first, let me go over just kind of generally how Google works. So when somebody searches a keyword into Google, the first thing that shows up is the map pack, the organic map pack, and then you have the websites. Sometimes you also have ads above the map pack. And so I'm a digital marketer, and so as my goals are usually to rank people on both the map pack as well as the websites. And they're both kind of related. They're both, to rank both of them, you pretty much need to tell Google what your business and what your website is about so that they accurately know how to show it when people search different keywords. So mechanic Gilbert AZ or mechanic near me, those are all really common search terms that people are searching for. And so you want to have those kind of terms inside of your both your website when you get one eventually, as well as your Google business listing so that Google can find you easier. So you said you just barely built this one, so you don't have, it's not all the way set up or anything. But just so you know, the ranking factors for a Google business listing, there's a couple different things that you can do to be found. First one is to get a lot of categories that apply to you. So right now you have your main category is auto repair shop. But if we look at your competition, I'm sure they have lots of categories. Auto repair shop, auto air conditioning service, auto electrical service, auto tune-up service, brake shop. All of these are super good because when somebody searches anything related to brakes or engine repair on Google, if you don't have that on there, then you're not going to show up at all on the search results in the map pack. So making sure that you can take a screenshot of those, I guess, or I could copy and paste and send them to you. Those are all a really good list of categories you want to add. The other thing you want to do is you want to add lots and lots of photos. And when you add the photos, you want to make them square sized. That's the size that works the best. Usually I do 650 by 650 pixels. Google likes that size. And every time you upload one of these images, you're going to want to name it a keyword that you want to rank for. So for example, mechanic Gilbert AZ, best mechanic near me, all those kind of keywords, you name the photos that, because Google can read it. And the more times you have those kind of keywords all around your Google business listing, the better. You'll also want to write an optimized business description. So they give you 700 characters to talk about your business. So try to include some of the keywords inside that as well and make it as long as possible. You can also add service areas, although that actually doesn't matter that much. As some people say it does, but it doesn't make a difference from my experience. And then you'll want to get lots of reviews, of course. So texting every single previous customer a link to your to this and asking for reviews is super helpful because that builds credibility and it also helps you rank. And then the last thing that really helps rank in the map pack is something called citations. And a citation is a directory. So anytime you can make a business listing like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie's, BBB, even your business Facebook page is a citation. So you probably already have one or two already. But they have them for industry specific and they also have them location specific. So you could find the ones that are specific for auto repair as well as Phoenix and get all of them. Usually when I'm trying to rank a website or a business, I'll get 1 to 200 of those and it will help boost the rankings of the map pack pretty quickly. Because again, the goal is to get in the top 3 because that's where all of the searches are. Nobody really looks closer. The map pack also is ranked according to location. So if you're really close to somebody who's searching from you, you'll show up higher, which is nice because then you don't have to go very far for your work if you're a mobile mechanic. Anyways, let me show you a little bit about SEO for websites now for the future. So this is the first ranking guy, and when I searched mechanic Gilbert, probably not the best keyword, but we'll see. So this is a tool I use. It shows the statistics that are behind the website. This website, they're getting 531 visitors every month to their site, and these are the keywords that they're ranking for. Auto Repair Gilbert gets searched 150 times every single month. This guy is position number 3, and he's getting 16 people to click on his website from that one. This column here is keyword difficulty. It's how competitive that keyword is. So this is actually pretty high. 26 is a decently high competitive keyword. 0 means that like literally no one's going for that keyword, so it's super easy to rank. If I were to, usually when I'm trying to choose keywords to include in my website, I'll find the ones that have the highest search volume, that are related to my services, have my location, and have the lowest keyword difficulty. That's the criteria I go through. This guy didn't do actually that good of a job on his keywords, so let's find another example. Mechanic, easy. Let's see who's ranking there. It's this guy. So you probably want to rank for Mesa and Gilbert because it's so close, or even Tempe. Mechanic Mesa AZ, it's 150 also. Keyword difficulty 19. Mobile Mechanic Mesa AZ 80. Oh, and then only has 1. So Mobile Mechanic is super easy to rank for. Usually a 1 keyword difficulty thing, I can get a ranking within 2 months. Mobile Mechanic Mesa, Auto Repair Mesa. So this guy did a lot better job in choosing his keywords. All of these have location specific. They have decent volume. They're a little bit hard to rank for, so it would take a bit of time for you to rank your website if you were to start one. But yeah, the more detailed the keywords are, the better. And how Google works is it has bots that go and they read and index every single word on the page, and they count how many times it's used and where it's used, and then depending on how many times it's used, that's how they decide what keywords to index it for. And then once you're indexed for all the right keywords, like this guy is, then you have to outrank your competition, which you do by building the trust on your business, on your website. And this guy looks like he's a newer website, so he's not built it up super high yet, but he's starting. You do it by getting something called backlinks. And so a backlink is another website anywhere on the internet that is pointing towards your website. So like, for example, if you wrote a blog post on your website about how to safely change your AC because they came out with a new AC thing, or I don't know, whatever interesting topic that people are interested in with mechanic, maybe the best tool to use or something like that. And then a bunch of other mechanic or DIY repair shops or whatever linked to your article that you wrote and quoted you or referenced you, etc. Then them having your link and referencing to you on their website gives you Google a backlink. And so it's telling Google that your website is really credible, it has good quality content, people are reading it and using it and quoting it, and so will increase the value and trust of your website. And so you'll rank higher for all the keywords that you're indexed for. So that's this guy's problem. He's ranking right on the on-page SEO. He has pretty good keywords, but he's not ranking number 1 for any of them except for this one. So if I were him, I'd work on getting some relevant backlinks. He only has 2. But anyways, if you do end up wanting to build a website and you need help with the SEO, or if you want me to build a website for you, I'm doing like a 50% off thing this month. So most of my website builds are only like $400, $500. But I'd be happy just to give you advice too if you have any other questions about digital marketing, getting customers in the door. It's always a big thing for newer businesses. You want consistency, So even this guy, he hasn't done a ton, but 100 organic traffic. If even half of those people call him and ask for quotes, and then if half of those, that's still like 15 extra customers a month from the minor amount of SEO work this guy's done. So that's totally worth long-term investments. If you're able to predictively get customers every month, that can really help a business. Anyways, let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks.